Welcome back to another NHL franchise mode video with your boy Legend3245. Today we're going to be simming through the playoffs. I did not last episode, but I did get through all the boring stuff last episode of scouting and progress reports and all that. So now we're on to the good stuff, which is simming the rest of the season and then simming the playoffs. All right. So now that we're back, there are some questions that will have to be asked in the off season, but we'll get to that once it's actually time for the off season. So the next team we want to face is Arizona. We have their first round pick this year. It's very important that we beat them so that we have the best first round pick we can. So let's hop into this, see the game live. Here we go. 5-0 in the first period. The boys heard me. Clinton Griffith came up with 2 big goals. Kyle Sloan had 2 big goals, and Viskoskis had another. I also, of note, Vladimir Lissin has found his way onto Arizona, and he absolutely sucks. He got pulled on 3 goals. And now, second period, it doesn't matter if you change your goalie, we say. We make it 7-0. It is now 7-0 in the second period. That is a big total. Right now, I'm basically just linking it on the video to my Discord server, or rather, Data's Discord server. And then I will continue the video. It's always weird hearing yourself on camera. Here we go. So, motion. All right. So we're back. As you can see, we started off the episode very strong at a 7-0 score versus Arizona. And now we got to in the third period. 7-0 shutout. That makes it 3 straight shutouts for Dustin Romano, as we have auto-rotate goalies off at the moment. So he might be breaking an NHL record if he gets a 4th shutout versus the Blackhawks. So let's actually see this live too. Let's see it. And inexplicably, let's see it right over here. On the calendar, it says we've already simmed to that date. We actually didn't. Anyway, first period, all right, the shutout is broken. 2-1. 3-3. And we actually lose to Pasternak and the Blackhawks. We lose 4-3. Hey, TikTok. We're just simming the rest of this regular season here. So we're up against a divisional foe versus Anaheim. This is a really crucial game we have to win, as they're in our division and they're doing really well this season. So let's hop into it in the calendar. Oh, hey, Old Man Sports. Nice to have you on the channel. First period, Henrik Lundin scores 88 overall. Second period, 4-2, a big start to the period. And then Lucas Raymond and Sam Steele, both with around 1 minute left, scored for them to keep them in it. London has 2. Nieuwendyk scored. I think this is his first time in a long time. He's dropped to 84 overall. He might be someone we actually move on from this season. And Yavis Bluane. And then third period, we choke. They score on the power play, and Garrison scores. Let's see, on the power play, who took this penalty that gave them? Clinton Griffith. Are you kidding me? Clinton Griffith, our 97 overall, our best player, decides to take a penalty. Okay, sure. Okay, buddy. All right. Hopping into OT, we might actually jump in and we might actually watch. We have 99 offense, 96 defense, 95 goaltending. Anaheim has 100 offense, but way worse defense and way worse goaltending. Let's actually jump into this in overtime and let's make sure they take the loss because I'm going to be the one playing with the controller. And yeah, let's do this. All right, here we go. Up on the face-off is Kyle Sloan. Wins the face-off to Marcus Antropov, our 94 medium franchise. Sees Hallestruck, Amir Hallestruck scores and wins it in OT versus Slim and his Ducks. What a game. 5-4 victory in OT against our divisional foes who are really good this season. We love that victory. We needed that victory super badly as they're in our division. That was quicker than a hiccup. Nice. All right, so next we're facing St. Louis, but I want to get some calendar simming out of the way because we all know we're making the playoffs when we're first in the division and I believe first in the league too. Actually, no, we're tied with Senators for first in the league. I think Hobbsy would love that. St. Louis, Detroit. Here we go. Another divisional foe. Our division is very strong this year. We're facing Edmonton. So let's go face them. But until then, let's see how we do. St. Louis, 5-3 victory. Nice. Detroit, 5-3 loss. Not the best, but 5-4 shootout win versus New York. And then a 4-1 win versus Columbus. We've reached 100 points. And Senators have already clinched a playoff spot. 106 points. They're on a roll. But we're just looking for contention in our division. After all, Senators are in the Eastern Conference, so we don't really care about them unless they make the Stanley Cup Finals. Facing the Edmonton Oilers, Joshua Sharma gets us on the shorty. London scores, and then Viskoskis, Maxime Lajoie for them, I believe. Second period, 3-2 Oilers. I think Marcus Peterson. I'm not sure what these names are. Third period. Oh boy, we ran away with that in the third period. Clinton Griffith, Morgan Viskoskis with the second of the night, London with the second of the night, and then Capo Kako. All just rip apart Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Four goal third period. That was a rocker. And the next game, Montreal. Montreal's good, but LA Kings are even better. We might want to face LA Kings because they're in our conference as opposed to an Eastern Conference team. 5-2 win versus Colorado. 4-0 shutout versus Montreal. That's a statement victory. 3-2 win versus the Boston Bruins. And just like that, we're on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 game winning streak as we're about to face the Kings. First period, 1-1. 2 creative players, Joshua Sharma for us. Second period, 2-2, Josh Morrissey getting a veteran presence from them, and Morgan Viskoskis, who sims remarkably well in slow slim, but in calendar sim he sucks. And he's down to 82 overall. So he's also a guy we might move on. I might want to see this in slow sim 5-1-4 power play. No, not quite, even with the deadliest power play in the league, in my opinion. If you saw last episode, you'll know that our chemistries are much better, Old Man Sports now. Joe Pavelski has been the coach ad of a lifetime, as Jamie Nurendijk scores for the game breaker, and then Liam Sedin with the empty netter. Again, I don't get why Jamie Nurendijk plays so well in slow slim and in real time, but then just sucks in calendar sim. Like I don't get how that's even possible. But EA Voodoo gonna be EA Voodoo. We clinch a playoff spot with 112 points. We're ahead of the Senators, who've clinched their whole division. Tampa sucks, by the way, in this. These last names are a blast from the past. Yeah, man, Jamie Nurendijk is like, he could be the son of like, what's his name? The Nurendijk, the legend. I don't want to seem idiotic here, so I'm just gonna search it up. Joe Nurendijk, I believe, right? Joe. Yeah. Joe Nurendijk. He might even be the son of Joe Nurendijk. What a crazy story that might be. So yeah, Tampa Bay is like an awful team in this now because now they're rebuilding. Vancouver 42 wins, not that interesting. Islanders, Predators, Vegas. Vegas is a good team. I want to see if we can, because really we need to beat the good teams. That if we can beat the good teams, then that probably means we can beat them in the playoffs. 4-1 win versus Tampa, 5-1 win versus Vancouver, 9-7 win versus Buffalo, 3-1 win versus Florida, and then the Pittsburgh Penguins snap our winning streak. How long was this winning streak? It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 game winning streak. That is crazy. And we got snapped versus Pittsburgh, but we're 57, 16, and 6. This is even better than we were last year, mind you, when we broke NHL records for one of the best seasons of all time. And we can even hit 60 wins for the first time in this franchise mode. The Senators are also very good, in the Eastern Conference, 118 points compared to our 120. Facing Vegas now. A good team, 1-0 Pierre-Luc Dubois, the 34-year-old Indian who still has it. Carl Hulsey, the fourth liner, and then Jacob Chikrin for them in the second period. The third period, we take it. 3-2 Henrik Lundin again. London is a machine in this slow slim, And we take that 3-2. We're on fire, 122 points. It's a question of playoffs because this is the first time we've had a coach other than Emiliano Perron. We have Joe Pavelski as our coach. And I'm actually going to show him again, even though I showed him in the last season. Wow, Clinton Griffith above 100 points. That is marvelous. Look at this coaching staff. Joe Pavelski, Ryan Getzlaf, 88 staff chemistry. Not the best stats, mind you, but look at this salary for 7 years. Locked up to a 7-year coach. He will be amazing. Look at this percentage. He's been amazing. And look at that team fit. We have finally got an amazing chemistry with Joe Pavelski and Ryan Getzlaf as our main coaches, along with 2 randoms. And look at the chemistries on the first line. I showed this in the last episode, but look at this. Pierre-Luc Dubois, Clinton Griffith, and Capo Caco with a +3. And then a +1, +1, +3 on the fourth line. This is amazing chemistry. The best I've ever had. And then defensively, Charpentier, Antropov, +3. And Lisak Halschuk, +1. And then a 0 on the third pair. But that is mind-blowingly amazing. Like, this actually, I think this proves chemistry is important, maybe even more important than the coach. Because Joe Pavelski, grade-wise, he's much worse than Emiliano Perron. He's a B overall coach compared to Emiliano Perron, who was A+ coach. But because his chemistry is so much, it's so good. And oh my goodness, I didn't even realize this. Joe Pavelski's style, his defensive style, he's a defensive coach. Slim would be going bonkers over what I'm doing right now. I have Ryan Getzlaff as a coach, and I have Joe Pavelski, that too, as a defensive coach. Hey, Slim, buddy, you might be right. Defensive coach, eh? I never knew, but this is like amazing. And we'll take a look at the stats at the end of the season. Actually, I don't want to spoil things right now. B is still above replacement level. Yeah, and the fact that we have him locked up for 7 years too, Joe Pavelski will probably be an A plus by the end of his contract. Because coaches also grow, so that should be nice. So facing Nashville, I'm gonna see this Nashville game and the Islanders game, just because we want to make sure we win President's Trophy. Because unlike other teams, President's Trophy actually seems to help us in the playoffs. We've broken the curse completely. 1-0 from Nashville, and then the boys come flaming right back. Clinton Griffith with 2 goals, and then Henrik Lundin. It's the same names over and over again, but it gets a job done. Dustin Romano locks up the door. He's been amazing since we made him the starter over Edgar Knights. The reason is, actually, I'll show you the reason at the end of the season. But this is a truly wonderful season, as we might hit 60 wins, and in fact we should, because the Islanders are god-awful, 21-50-10. So if we don't win 60 wins, I mean, that's pretty sad. First period, 3-0. The boys said, we're going to get 60 wins for you, Addy. No worries. 19 shots on 3 on their side. That's just amazing. Amir Halstruck, Liam Sedin, and Clinton Griffith. Second period, Islanders make it close. Their star, O-Man, scores on the power play, and then Brian McCabe, or I don't know their first name. I'm just making names because I don't know the created players' first names. We're out shooting them 32-13, and I was scared for a second. I thought we almost lost it. We win 5-4. Pierre Kavanagh, William Hardychuk, booze and wheel for them. But we get 60 wins. That is a monumental victory right over there, because that's the first time we've ever hit 60 wins in this franchise. 126 points. This is one of the greatest regular seasons, no question. And we won the President's Trophy. Now let's have a look at stats. The main man, 97 overall, Clinton Griffith, 107 points. Take a bow. 55 goals, 52 assists, 107 points. And look at this. Because of the +3 chemistry, our old boys, age 34 and age 32, are also having their best seasons in a long, long time. Capo Caco, 25 goals, 70 assists, and looking at his full career, this ties him for the highest points he ever scored in his career. Actually, no, it doesn't even tie him. He's beat his highest career points in 2032, when the last time he was above 90 points was in 6 seasons ago at 2026. So what a season. 48 ±2. What a season for Capo Caco, as well as Pierre-Luc Dubois. I believe this is a career high at age 34. Yes, it is. And the last time he was putting up above 80 points was 2027 numbers, or last season he was good too. This is a late career rejuvenation, I guess, of sorts, even though he's always been good for us. And then look at this, the youngster, Henrik Lundin, playing second line and third line, scored 81 points, almost a point per game, 41 goals, 40 assists for 81 points on the season. That is marvelous. from Henrik London. And then here is a Norse candidate winner, or at least candidate. Marcus Antropov is a defensive defenseman. You heard me right. He is a defensive defenseman with 93 defensive awareness, 97 shot blocking, 96 stick checking, 95 body checking, 6'3", and yet he produces 69 points. That is a Norris candidate on multiple levels. Look at that plus minus of 57. That is mind-blowing. And then we have Vince Gibson, 68 points. Hordichuk on the fourth line, scoring over 50 points on the fourth line. This is insane what chemistry is doing. Charpentier, 51 points, tying his career high. Kyle Sloan in his second season, scoring 48 points. That's a career high. Actually, third season, but that's a career high for him. Morgan Myskowskis, 48 points. One of its worst seasons to date, actually, but it's okay because we might be moving on from Myskowskis and Nieuwendyk. 47 points from Nieuwendyk, worst of his career by far. Besides his rookie year, Yavis Blouin, I think that's his worst of his career, 244 points. But the fact of the matter is, some boys, they're going to be worse than they used to be. Other boys are going to be way better than they used to be. You got to make that compromise if that means your team overall is going to be better. Carl Hulsey, 41 points on the fourth line. That's insane. Joshua Sharma, 40 points. And Amir Halstruck on the second pair. He's an 82 overall. We're paying him $9 million. Even though I love Halstruck more than almost anyone, I think it might be time to let go. He's still doing what he used to do. He's still a shutdown defenseman. But I can't have an 82 overall being paid $9 million. Even though we've had him for 800 games. Even though in the playoffs he becomes a superstar. I think it might be time to move on from these three players. Jamie Nieuwendyk, who was our first overall selection all the way back in 2023. Kind of busted. He's played over 800 games for us, too. These are big losses. Morgan Myskowskis. We actually drafted him in the third round. He was never even meant to be an NHLer because he was a project. And then he just grew. But he's played over 600 games with us, but it might be time to let go. Liam Sedin, 14 points. He's a nice little depth contributor. Pavel Kovanov is a nice depth contributor for now. But that was an amazing season. Let's check out the entire NHL to see if Antropov and or Griffith won some awards. Or like not awards, but are in contention for awards. If you go to entire league, oh baby, Clinton Griffith wins his first Art Ross in his career. Take a bow. 107 points. That nets you his first Art Ross. Mind you, he's already won a Maurice Richard, and now he's becoming a good playmaker too. This is arguably the best player in the NHL currently because he has become better and better. Look at these insane goal scoring. He averages 50 goals per season, and slowly but surely, he's improved his playmaking every season pretty much. And that will give him the Art Ross. Does it give him the Maurice Richard? No, because Washington. Uh, all right, all right, Pat. Yep, no worries. Uh, Vil Galino is a new Alex Ovechkin for Washington. He has won, I believe, a Maurice Richard already in his career with 60 goals in his 2 seasons ago. He is a marvelous sniper as well. 68 goals for him. He wins a Maurice Richard, but Clinton Griffith was tied for second, mind you. So it's very likely that we see Clinton Griffith winning another Maurice Richard sometime in the future. Not quite sure when, but sometime in the future. Next is we want to see candidates for the Norris. And look at that. This is surprising. Quinn Hughes was at the top before, but now out of nowhere, seemingly, Adam Boquist is on top for defensive points, but he's a +0. I think it's gotta either be Norris to Quentin Hughes, who got 72 points and a plus minus of 32, or my pick, Marcus Antropov, plus minus of 57, 69 points. I don't know. I don't know what will happen. It's a very tight James Norris. Of course, you see the usual name, Miro Heiskanen. This is arguably the Bobby Orr of this franchise mode because Miro Heiskanen scored, he was insane in his prime, 111 points in one season. And even when he's dropped off, he's still amazing. Now looking at goalies stats for the league. Going by save percentage. Okay, here's what I think the Vezina race is. Either it's Dustin Romano, Joseph Cleoflito, because he played so many games and he's done super well too, or Thatcher Demko. Now, mind you, I think Thatcher Demko would not win it. I think it's between Romano and Cleoflito, but Dustin Romano just stole the starting job away from Edgar Knights. 919 save percentage, 2.38 GAA. Those are terrific numbers. I mean, Edgar Knights, for all that he's done for the franchise, he's not the goalie that I think will be sticking to long term. 895 save percentage in 31 games. That's like horrendous on such a good team. So even though he's 90 overall, I prefer Dustin Romano for the playoffs. So let's see who are we facing in the playoffs. Here we go. The AHL season, the NHL season. We are facing the Vegas Golden Knights in the playoffs. All right, let's start off game one. Let's get the rockers ready. Let's get the cheer hats ready. Let's get the momentum ready. Let's get the fans ready. All right, now that we're here, let's do this. First period, we're gonna be slow simming it. 5-on-3 power play. 5-on-4 power play for Vegas. We kill it off, but then Henry Jokiharju scores for them. But then Clinton Griffith, our leading Art Ross winner, scores. Of course he would. It's Clinton Griffith. What else do you expect? Second period now. It's a very tight race. 1-1. We take another penalty. We kill it off. Now we have a power play that was killed off. Very close in shots in the score. Very tight matchup this. 1-1. And then Kovanov scores an unlikely source of scoring, and we make it 2-1. Now it's a third period. Brendan Leeson scores right away to tie it up. We're in the third period. We might jump in. It's getting close. 5-on-4 power play for us. We don't capitalize. But then Marcus Antropov, one of the leaders for James Norris scores, and then Pierre-Luc Dubois, the veteran presence, 34 years of age, the captain, seals the deal, and Yavis Bluing scores an empty netter. That will seal the deal on game 1. On to game 2 of the playoffs. Here at home versus Vegas. The first game was a battle, mind you. Disregard that 5-2 score because it was a battle till the very end. And look at that. A former Seattle-led Lion biting us in the back. Christopher Linden scores first for Vegas. They're definitely looking better in the first period so far. We kill off the penalty. We take another penalty. We kill it off again. That's the end of the first period. It's 1-0 Vegas. Up into the second period, starting off with the 5-on-4 power play is killed off by Vegas. They've been excellent shutting down our power play, and then they score. It's 2-0 now for Vegas, and not that great in the game 2 of the second period. We need some scoring, boys. Where are you? Where are my boys? There we go. Carl Hulsey on the 4th line, getting the job done. And then we kill off a penalty. That is huge. We take another penalty. We kill it off again. Is there a hero? I guess I'll have to jump in and make sure. Well, not make sure, because I'm not a cheater. Like, I can't know when I'm going to score or not. But I'm going to give it my best shot to tie it up with our stacked team. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Up in the home fans. Joshua Sharma loses a face-off. Carl Hulsey. Joshua Sharma takes away the puck, then loses it. Carl Hulsey almost beats him. Amir Halstruck picks up the puck, passes it to Joshua Sharma, who takes a shot. Amir Halstruck playing D, just plays a D. Khalil Lisak passes it to Carl Hulsey. Delayed penalty on Vegas. We have a 2-on-1. Oh, saved by their goalie. And now we have the face-off. Clinton Griffith on the face-off line. Vince Gibson picks up the puck, passes it to Dubois, who goes offside. That was not a good time to go offside, Pierre-Luc Dubois. As a captain of the team, you should know better. Clinton Griffith, of course he wins a face-off. Morgan Viskoskis passes it to Pierre-Luc Dubois. Sees Capo Caco, but Capo Caco wasn't paying attention. Now Clinton Griffith back with the puck. Capo Caco trying to snipe. Couldn't snipe it. Pierre-Luc Dubois sees the puck. He sees a puck. He tries to bring it in. He loses a puck. Vegas with some offensive possession. Victor Soderstrom, another former Seattle Lion, tries to score. They pick it up again. Blocked by Dubois. This is scary how much possession Vegas has had on this power play, especially considering we need a goal. Morgan Viskoskis. We lose a puck. And we might be going empty netter to try and see if we can score. Morgan Viskoskis loses a puck yet again. Clinton Griffith gains a puck. We're about to go empty net to try and score.
Monumental, they needed a goal. Now they still trail by one back even strength. Goaltender has made his way to the bench. The extra
okay, Carl Hulsey walks in. Clint sees Vince Gibson. Vince Gibson passes it to Clinton Griffith. Oh, he loses a puck.
The Golden Knights have it now.
Golden Knights have the puck. Lisak takes a shot. I don't know why. Clinton Griffith is gonna do a hit. Christopher Linden almost seals a deal for Vegas. But we have one last opportunity, one last rush. Come on, Henrique London. To Clinton Griffith. Oh, if it was anyone. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No. No. How is that not a goal? Come on. How is that goalie interference? The goalie gave the puck away. Do you guys think that is goalie interference? Here, let me get this shot. The goalie passes it, and then Clinton Griffith sees the puck and scores. How is that goalie interference? Someone please explain that to me. And the EA gods strip away us winning this game, apparently, because now we aren't winning. Not with 4 seconds to go. Yeah. We lose game 2, 2-1. Oh well, you're not going to win every game. Let's hop into game 3. Alright, let's come and sim into game 3. First period, 1-1. Second period, 2-1, Jamie Nurendijk. That's what we needed. Jamie Nurendijk's gonna have to do his best job to convince us that he still deserves a place in this team. Big score on Romano. But then Jamie Nurendijk, he's hearing our calls. He's doing everything we need of him. And then Dustin Romano, he's not doing that well right now at the moment. Clinton Griffith with an amazing goal. That might seal the deal. Can we score an empty netter? No, but we win it. 4-3. Wonderful. Now we're facing Vegas. We're facing them in game 4. They're in their arena. They don't want to go down 3-1. First period, though, Pierre-Luc Dubois, age 34 captain, scores. Henrique London scores. Second period, 3-2. They turn it back up. But Jamie Nurendijk is killing it in the playoffs as of right now. This is mind-blowing. William Hordichuk, the 4th liner, scores a short-handed goal. Wonderful. But Yoki Haru makes it 4-3. Come on, boys. Shut them down. Oh, my goodness, Romano. You're killing me right now. 4-4, and now it's 5-4. 5-on-4 power play. I'm going to jump into this third period. Try and score. This is, we want to win ideally. We're fine with the loss because then it'll be 2-2. Not really liking Romano so far in this series, so we might just give Edgar Knights another shot. We have 2 minutes to tie this game up. That means we gotta win the face-off. Clinton Griffith loses the face-off.
Slides the puck ahead to hold. Here's a shot.
Dustin Romano makes a nice save. Pierre-Luc Dubois to Clinton Griffith, and now we're gonna pull the net.
With possession on the ball. The sense of urgency has really set in. They pulled the goal.
Marcus Antropov with speed passes it to George Charpentier. Back to Antropov to Dubois.
Great defensive effort breaking up the pass.
We gotta get the puck.
Fires to the empty net.
Vegas is gonna score and seal the deal.
Well, I guess we know who the first star's probably going to be. That's 3-4 tonight. Puck is dropped and we are back on the way.
We lose a face-off too. We're gonna need a miracle to score 2 goals in 30 seconds. We're gonna pull the goalie anyway. You know, just to try our best. You never know. Oh my goodness. Huge save by Vegas goalie there on Henrique London. Clinton Griffith gets the puck back and then goes offside. He's gonna fight. He's frustrated. Christopher Linden, we can't lose the game, but we can at least win this fight against a former Seattle line 2. That would be great. Come on, Clinton Griffith. Don't let an 81 bully you. You're 97. Power forward. Yeah, one punch man. That's what we're here for. Good job, Clinton Griffith. Show him who's boss. Frustrated by that game. Alright, Vince Gibson gonna take the face off now. Uses the face off. And then our defenseman just misses a puck. Marcus Antipov. Gotta admit, getting kind of scared by our playoff performance. If we lose another game, I'm going to check out the stats and switch up a little bit of things because Romano is clearly not doing so hot at the moment. First period, 2-1 Vegas. Second period, 2-2 Jamie Newendijk. He's the heart and soul at the moment. Henrik London now, 3-2. Gotta shut them down on the power play. There we go. Come on. Dustin Romano, you gotta shut down the door. You can't allow them to score one late. We need this victory. We need this victory. We need this victory. And we're getting it. There we go. George Charpentier scores. And we win it 4-2. We're leading the series 3-2. Let's just close it out. And let's just close the series out, actually. Let's see how our team is doing in the AHL. We won the first round. Nice. All right. Game 6. Vegas could be going home. 2-1 Vegas. Our former prospect and Eugene Bouchard. But then we make it 4-2. Yes. Vince Gibson, Joshua Sharma, Capo Caco all scored their first of the series. And then Pierre-Luc Dubois and Kavanagh wrap it up. GG's Vegas. We were the better team, but well played to take 2 games against us. Who are we facing? We are facing Anaheim. Slim would be going bonkers right now because Anaheim is his favorite team and they are really good this season. First period, 2-0 Seattle. Henrik London, Capo Caco capitalize on their weak goaltending. 4-2 Seattle. Carl Hulsey, Jamie Newendijk, and Klim Kostin and Adam Ginning for them. And we win game 1, 6-3, led by our superstar Capo Caco, who scored a hat trick. A rare hat trick from Capo Caco. He's not really known as a goal scorer, more so a playmaker, but we'll take it. Game 2 versus the Ducks. Let us see what happens. First period, 1-1. Pierre-Luc Dubois for us, age 34. Capo Caco, there we go. Capo Caco has found his rhythm in round 2. He is just scoring at will. He already has 6 goals in the series. And then third period, we lose Erzberg for them twice. Hulsey and Sharma, we lose it 6-5 with a 4-goal period for Anaheim. Capo Caco has been amazing in this playoff run so far. First period, now we're losing 2-0, 3-0, 4-1 loss. Okay, now we're getting concerned. We're getting really concerned. If we lose another game, we got to make some changes. First period. Come on, boys. 6-2. Oh, my goodness. The 9-5 loss. This is a catastrophe. This is a catastrophe right over here. we need to edit the lines and we got to make some drastic changes right now. First thing is goalies. Dustin Romano, you've been garbage. 888 save percentage. We're going to try Edgar Knights out. Second thing is, let's see. Dubois has been terrific. Clinton Griffith has been terrific. Capo Caco has been terrific. Newendike has been garbage. Gibson has been good. London has been great. Viskoskis has been garbage. Bluet has been garbage. Carl Sloan has been okay. Carl Hulsey on fire. Newendike on fire. You know what? Fourth line is going to play third line, and third line is going to play fourth line. That is our lesson. Okay, on defense. Charpentier, garbage. Antropov doing well. Lissac is okay, I guess. Amir Halstruck is playing well, but he can't play. Do we promote Kovanov? Yes, we do. This is rash. We're making some rash decisions here. We're going against the flow of things because we're about to be eliminated by the Ducks. Not that they're not a good team, but come on. Okay, let's jump in. Let's see if the changes did anything. First period, 2-1. Okay. Capo and Kovanov. Good. 2-2. And now we're going to go real time and we might jump in. 5-1-4 power play. Pierre-Luc Dubois, the captain, scores. That first line is on fire, is on fire, is on fire. We're still going to jump in, though. 100 offense. I don't get it. How can a 100 offense team beat a 99 offense, 96 goaltending, and 95 goaltending? Slim, if you're watching this, buddy, this is proof. Defense does not matter in NHL 20. Your Ducks are poning me because they have a better offense. Okay, here we go. Morgan Viskoskis. Clinton Griffith with the puck. On to Vince Gibson. Has a wide open lane to go. Saved by Kyle Hensick.
Seattle's got the edge in the shot department. A big reason why they lead here in this third period.
Clinton Griffith on the draw, wins it. George Charpentier almost snipes it, but saved by Hensick. Here we go, Clinton Griffith.
3-2 is where we sit in what has been a
Clinton Griffith with the puck. Khalil Lissac. Clinton Griffith loses a puck.
And manages to clear the zone. From their own end, time winding down here.
Passing it to Capo, who's been on fire. Goes for a little bit of windmill. Deeks 2, Deeks 3, Morgan Viskoskis. To Capo, to Khalil Lissac. Clinton Griffith, Barnett, Alexander, no, not Alexander Rangelov, some other Rangelov. Edgar Knights makes a nice save. Morgan Viskoskis now with the puck. Khalil Lissac, to Capo. Khalil Lissac is going to hit Lucas Raymond. Charpentier is going to see Clinton Griffith wide down the ice. George Charpentier is for some reason in the offensive zone. Jamie Newendike going to get the puck. He's going to take it. He has some speed. Clinton Griffith, he scores! Clinton Griffith, the Art Ross winner, scores. That makes it 4-2. I'm a lot more confident about this league now.
Carries it across the line.
Henrik London was wide open. Jamie Noondike. Amir Halstruck playing D. Oh, nice save by Edgar Knights. Vince Gibson. On the empty net. Misses it. Nice save by Edgar Knights. He's going to save it. He's going to pass it to Marcus Antropov. Carl Hulsey can't get the empty netter. Oh! Oh! Oh, not quite.
He picks up the puck. Moves the puck. Oh, he got a wobber. Man, did he ever?
Marcus Antropov. Edgar Knights makes another save. Marcus Antropov to Carl Hulsey again. He's going to make the unselfish play and pass it to William Hardychuk for a nice, easy tap and goal. 5-2.
At least we're looking at this. Yeah, when we were protected a lead, it was safest to be sitting down.
And we win game. We win game. We win game 6, and I believe that makes it a. I believe we're down to game 6 now. Yeah, we're losing 3-2 in this series. Our changes seemed to work. AHL playoffs are over. We won the second round. Nice. We're facing the Ducks. We want to make sure we don't lose. 2-2 in the first period. Okay. Anaheim scores in the second. 3-2 Anaheim. Come on, Seattle. Where are the boys? Clinton Griffith, where are you, buddy? We need one. I know you're amazing. 5-on-4 power play. Major capital lead. We missed the opportunity. This is crazy. Slowing even more down. Oh my goodness. 4-2. I'm jumping in. It's 4-2. It's 4-2. This is insane. Gameplay settings are going to be the same. We're going to start the game. Oh boy. We might be ousted in the second round despite being the best regular season team and despite being arguably one of the best teams in NHL history on paper. This just proves that sometimes even if your team is amazing, you choke in the playoffs. Let's see if I can tie it up. Oh my goodness, bad turnover. Nope, not quite. Marcus Antropov picks up the puck, passes it to Vince Gibson. Vince Gibson draws a penalty. All right, here we go. On the power play. This is almost a must-score power play here. Clinton Griffith. All right, Vince Gibson. Oh, passes it to Pierre-Luc Dubois. Oh, passes it to Capo Caco.
Taken by Gibson.
Vince Gibson.
Back at the point.
Morgan Wiskoskis. Vince Gibson. Oh my goodness, Clinton Griffith almost picked up that rebound.
Gibson out of his own end. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play.
Morgan Wiskoskis. Clinton Griffith.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Jostles for the puck, but still hangs on.
Pierre-Luc Dubois.
He's got possession while under man. And manages
40 seconds left. Come on.
Seattle's gained possession along the boards.
Vince Gibson.
Moves the puck into the attacking area. Back on his stick now.
Morgan Wiskoskis.
Moves it quickly over to Gibson.
Loses a puck. Power play's over. We need a goal soon. Lucas Raymond with the puck. Nice block by William Hardychuk. Nice pass. Joshua Sharma. Oh my goodness.
The Ducks will play from the defensive zone. Takes the feed.
We gotta score. We gotta be aggressive. Carl, who will see? That would be an unlikely score. Vince Gibson. Backhander saved by Hensick. We are not looking good. We are trailing and we might lose the series. Oh my goodness. Man, just go for hits. Go for hits. Go for disruptions. We need offense, boys. Quick.
Here in this third period. It's neutral zone face-off set to go, and we are back underway.
Carl Hulsey. They're protecting the 2-on-1 so well. Joshua Sharma is gonna take a fight to try and get some energy for the boys.
And when you shoot it like this, you're gonna get somebody to buck at you.
And he drops to the floor. This is a close fight. There we go. We win the fight. Will that promote some energy? Will that make us start winning? Or rather, get a goal? How can you go 60 something and something, have 128 points, and then be ousted in the second round? Oh my goodness, Clinton Griffith with an amazing play there. Too bad it couldn't actually be something. Lucas Raymond. Nice little poke check. Marcus Antropov. Henrik London. Jamie Newendike got tied up. We are really not looking. We need a goal soon. Marcus Antropov.
Anaheim's looking to break out of the wrong end. Gotta get it on the net. I know he's trying to be
Goodness.
but it's a scoring chance that seems like a miss the table. He'll be regretting
Paul Kavanagh. Henrik London.
And a bad pass, and they'll be forced to stop.
And now we go offside. Rather, we lose a puck. 4 minutes left. Anaheim is about to debunk last year's Cup winners and the President's Trophy. Oh, even the captain, Pierre-Luc Dubois, couldn't get something going.
Looking to make something happen along the boards.
Get the puck, man. Get the puck. Oh, great save by Udbinus. We need a goal really quick. In fact, we're going to go empty netter right now. Even the captain get something going, and if they scored here, which they didn't, thank God, the game would have been for sure over. Oh my goodness, Capo, why didn't you keep going, buddy? Yes! We got a lucky goal. Capo, 4-3. All right, one goal. One more goal.
They needed to get one, James. If you trail by 2 for too long, the clock just runs out on you.
We need the puck. Come on. We need the puck.
Harrison's going to play it against the half wall, and he slides it quickly to Turpin, and it's kicked away. And a heads up.
All right, we got the puck. We're going empty netter. 20 seconds left. This will be some miracle if we pull out a goal. Carl Wilson loses a puck. Oh my goodness.
to Burnett.
There we go. We get the puck back. We have
Has got the puck along the boards.
5, 4, 3, 2, and it was not to be. We lose in the second round versus Ducks. And that is the end of our playoff dreams. That is a heartbreaker under our first season with Joe Pavelski as our head coach. That hurts. That hurts for sure. Let's sim to the draft. Man, I don't even know what we did wrong. Think we just got unlucky, to be honest. The Burnaby Aces, as in our AHL team, did win the Calder Cup, though, and the Ducks did win the Stanley Cup, which means that at least we lost versus the Cup winners. Looking at the draft lottery, we have the 14th overall pick. Other than that, we do not have any lottery picks. Let's go to, we're not seeing the draft class quite yet. All right, let's see retired players. And then after that, I'm probably going to wrap up this episode. Vladimir Tarasenko retires. That's a big name. Huberdeau could have kept going. Dylan Larkin was done. Galchenyuk was done. Drouin was done. DeBrus could have kept going, honestly. Played his whole career in Boston, I guess. Dominic Cahoon, Andres Janssen, Josh Hosang, Gurionov, Nick Schmaltz, Matt Dumba, Pavel Buchnevich. Perlini is a former Seattle line. Kevin Fiala, Heinen, Lloyd, Kulak. Kulak is a former Seattle line. Julius Funka, Marcus Peterson, Jake Richardson, Hayden Fleury, Schleppik, Zaka, Tony D'Angelo, Asplund, Dermot Made. Some former names of ours as well, Lawson Cross. Arturi Lehkonen. Pilot. Matthias Fromm too. Nick Bastion, Nathan Bastion, sorry. Kel Fleury. Not any current retirements though, which is nice. Goalies wise, Connor Hellebuck, the Seattle legend himself, retires as a 74 overall. He is the first jersey we're going to be retiring. Actually, the second after Connor, after Robin Leonard. Look at this 3-year span. Actually, 4-year span for us. 905, 917, 927, 894 save percentage. In the playoffs, he was even better. 912, 941, 893, 936. He was amazing for us. Tyler Parsons, Samuel Montembeault. Connor Ingram used to be our HL goalie. And that's pretty much it. All right, coach retirements now. Burnaby, no coach retirements in Burnaby. And in Seattle, no coach retirements. All right, that's nice. We're going to actually continue simming. All right, we're up to the draft, which means we can see the trophies now. So the Ducks won the Stanley Cup. They beat us in the second round, and then they won the cup. We had the President's Trophy. They had the finals. New York made it to the finals, I guess. Clinton Griffith had the Art Ross. He had the Hart Memorial. James Norris went to Marcus Antropov. Capo Caco had the Lady Bing. What a year for trophies in terms of regular season. Khalif Lido won the Vezina. Robinson May, as in our former AHL coach, won Jack Adams for Philadelphia. Lee Krause won with the Selke. Clinton Griffith with the Ted Lindsay. Wow, we had a ton of trophies this year. Kako, Antropov, Griffith won 3, but we couldn't get it done in the playoffs. In the AHL, we won the Calder Cup, and we won our division. I don't think we had any individual awards, though. Oh, Jamie Goligoski is back in the AHL. Well, that's bad. Sorry, Stephenson won the Conn Smythe. Nice. And that is it. Man, Capo Caco did everything in the playoffs. Dubois, Griffith. It was just that first line and then Puss. And then nothing. Incredible minuses. Shameful. Shameful display. And locker room chemistry has gone way down because of it. Progress reports now. All right. Capo got statistical growth and some natural minuses. Dubois got natural minuses but statistical growth. Chuck got statistical growth. Nice. Blue Wayne got statistical growth, but he dropped to 84 overall. Griffith had statistical and morale growth, but he dropped to 96. Henrik London dropped to 88. Statistical growth, though. Kavanagh, statistical minuses, but some natural growth. Carl Coolsey had some statistical pluses. Edgar Knight, statistical minuses. Morgan Wiskoskis, morale definitely is way down. And statistical growth is pretty down, too. Charpentier had some statistical pluses. Antropov and natural growth and a little bit of statistical pluses. Khalil Lesak, statistical minuses. Joshua Sharma, natural and statistical growth. Jamie Newendike, morale went sky to the down. Dustin Romano up to 90 overall with some natural growth. And in the system, Bell grew well. Pavlik, Voutilainen, Addy. Yeah. Well, that's a rotten playoffs. And we're going to actually end it there. I thank you all for watching. And I guess I'll see you next episode in the draft when we're most likely going to be making some massive, massive deals.